the other steps are obvious, then you need to document that, and you need to sort of respond to new information because community is a heterogeneous entity. They might have different interest group, they might have different questions, but you need to respond to this new information if something arises, right? You need to address those issues. It's not something like that. We have the perceived ideas and we have no choice and to deviate from our original path. So this is not something like that. If you see new informations are coming, depending on the discussion, you can sort of address those issues as well, just to get things right and in a proper way. Right, so I think we don't have time right now today, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, so we have some more slides left here. I think it's not very much. Right, why don't you, I'll post it today. So why don't you look at the slides, and then if you have any concerns, any questions, we can spend some time in the next class to discuss those issues where additional information is required for better understanding. Is the message clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Excellent.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Excellent. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Bolen?
I have a question. আমাদের quiz 1 এর marks গুলো কি আপলোড করবেন আজকে?
আজকে তো মনে হচ্ছে
quiz
যে
2 এরটা আমরা জানি, quiz 1 এর মার্কসটা দেখা হয়নি তো সেজন্য।
quiz 1 এর মার্কটা দেখি নেক্সট ক্লাসের আগে রেডি করতে পারি কিনা, ইনক্লুডিং দিস quiz. Okay?
Okay, sir.
What's your plan according to the schedule? We'll continue the lecture in the next class? Or we have something else? Can anyone see the course outline?
আর কথা কেটে কেটে আসছে, একটু আবার বলবেন?
না, তোমাদের নেক্সট ক্লাসে কি আছে? Wouldn't you look at the course outline? Do you have the course outline with you? No one has the course outline?
Sir, exercise and scoping activities.
Right, so right, what I will do actually, I will also distribute along with these slides or the scoping exercise. I'll also distribute 2 documents today. I'll upload. The one document is the terms of reference, and the other document is basically what the terms of reference was used to prepare the EIA report. So try to sort of look at this. These are really very large documents. I mean that the EIA report is fairly large document, but you do need to look at all pages there. What you should look at here, we have understood that terms of reference, it's the reference document. So whatever is in the EIA report, all are in the terms of reference document. You'll never find a single component that is covered in the EIA report but was not in the terms of reference document. So everything should be in the terms of reference, and based on that, all the subsequent steps will be completed. So your responsibility would be to look at the terms of reference document, and then you should look at the baseline section, because baseline and the terms of reference, every component should be covered in the baseline sections, right? Whatever is in the terms of reference document. And the next step is impact identification. We have discussed that in Bangladesh, we are not interested about the non-significant impacts, but here in the impact management section, you will find that some of the components are excluded there. Some of the components were not included. So those not included sections are really not very important, because we cannot expect significant impacts by sort of considering those components. So that's why it was excluded in the impact identification section. And the next section that you should look at, the mitigation section. So mitigation is highly hyperlinked with the impact, right? So mitigation is to minimize the negative impacts or maximize the positive benefits. So that's why you see the mitigation will be highly linked with the impact section. So whatever the impacts you are expecting in the mitigation section, you will find all impacts were minimized by identifying appropriate mitigation measures. Okay, so that's why in the two documents, the TOR, you should have proper understanding about the TOR, how many components of environment and social settings are included for these projects. And the next investigation would be on baseline sections of the EIA report. So you should find out that what are the similarities between these two documents, TOR and the impact at the baseline sections, right? Then the second step is impact. The impact, you will find that some of the issues were excluded. And what are the issues were excluded? You can make some comments on that. So just have a look at that. And the impact and mitigation are similar because you need to
একটা কুইজ আছে আমি কি লিফট
কুইজ আছে ও আচ্ছা অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সটা দিয়ে দিচ্ছি দাঁড়াও
স্যার এক্সাম আছে স্যার
Okay, I'm finishing it right now, but just giving you the introduction. I will send you two documents. You should look at that and you should try to understand the way I've just discussed. And you also see the PowerPoint presentation of the scoping exercise. You should have a look at that and we can have discussions in the next class before moving on to the next chapter. So, Mahmouda Binte Habib.
Present, sir.
Elmi.
Present, sir.
Alif. Ali Farhan.
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার
Kaji Ali Mahmoud.
Yes, sir.
Alif Mahmoud. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Anan Ashrabi.
Present, sir.
Okay. And then Shakhawat Hussain.
Present, sir.
Yes. Okay. Mohammed Alam Khan.
ইয়েস স্যার
Salman.
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার
Partho. Absent. দিয়েছে
এক্সাম দিয়েছে স্যার
দিয়ে চলে গেছে
না স্যার অন্য সেকশনে পরীক্ষা চলতেছে তো এর জন্য স্যার পরীক্ষা দিয়ে স্যার আবার চলে গেছে
না পরীক্ষা দিয়ে চলে গেলে কেমন ক্লাস করবে না এটা
স্যার ওই স্যার সয়েল 2 পরীক্ষা নিতেছে স্যার পার্থ আর আতিক দুইজনই স্যার পরীক্ষা দিতেছে
আচ্ছা
2 ঘন্টা ব্যাপার
ইসরার আফরিদা ঐশী
Present, sir.
সামিহা
Present, sir.
আচ্ছা লিদনান
Present, sir.
সামাউন
Present, sir.
রুদ্দুর
Present, sir.
আরিফ হাসান
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার
সুমাইয়া শারমিন
স্যার ও ছিল স্যার ও বাসায় কারেন্ট নেই
লিউ নাইম সরকার
Yes, sir.
রোশন জাহান শান্ত
Yes, sir.
এলিস
Present, sir.
এনামুল হক
Yes, sir.
রৌনক ফরজানা
Present, sir.
মিশিলা মনসুর আয়েশা এরশাদ
Yes, sir.
নুরি জান্নাত
Yes, sir.
উমি হাসান
Yes, sir.
পূজা নাই মুনতাসির
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার
ফারিহা
Yes,
sir. Sir, Pooja was present. Or current chole geche.
okay and Sabman Sakib
Yes, sir.
Sabir Ahmed
Yes, sir.
Tafsir Zaman Takib
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার
Raya Rafida
Present, sir.
Umaira
Present, sir.
Ashik Tunai Akhir Ali
প্রেজেন্ট স্যার
Nazmul Hassan Farhan Hussain Farhan
Yes, sir.
Rafidul Islam
ইয়েস স্যার
thank you very much and I hope you understood the task that I have just mentioned. Try to follow that. If you have any confusions, give me a knock. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.